Welcome to CorePower Yoga. My name's Heather, and we'll be going through a prana flow today, working on energy and moving energy through our body. Let's come to a comfortable seated meditative position, either cross-legged or on your knees, whatever works for you. Let your spine grow long. Shoulders come over the hips. Let them relax down your back. Lift your heart and close your eyes. Turn on your inward eye. Take a couple deep, slow breaths. Start in through the nose, and now let everything out through the nose. Feel the breath, follow the breath. Breathe in deeply all the way down to your belly. Feel things start to move, and then exhale, release. On your next breath, inhale, draw the energy all the way down through the hips, over the knees to the toes, and then exhale, release. Next inhale, draw in from your belly all the way up through the crown of your head, over your shoulders, into your hands, and then exhale, release. Let's begin our practice. Bring your hands to your heart center. Take a moment to dedicate these next minutes to yourself, to invigorating your body and learning how to move prana through your body. And now slowly open your eyes and let's move into child's pose. Come to all fours. Bring your big toes together, open your knees wide, and gently draw your hips down to your heels. Walk your hands forward, extended child's pose, Balasana. Here, use the breath work again. Start with an Ujjayi breath, gently constricting the back of your throat, and on the exhale breath, draw your hips to your heels. And now inhale, expand the ribs, let them open up, and let the energy move through your fingertips. And then again, exhale, let your heart melt down towards the floor. This is a surrendering posture. Inhale breath, breathe in through the hips, over the knees, down to the toes. And then exhale. Please remember, this posture is here for you at any time during the flow. Let's move on together. Inhale to all fours again. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Tuck your toes, reach your sit bones towards the sky. So walk it out if you need to, especially if you've been sitting a lot today. Bend one knee deeply and then bend the other knee. Press the opposite heel to the mat. Start to get that nice stretch. Feel the opening on the back line of the body. Bend both knees if you need to. And then find your posture. Gaze forward, make sure the hands are about shoulder distance apart, the fingers are spread wide, and then surrender your head down. Gaze back, feet are about hip distance apart, that's 6 inches apart. And now start working with the breath again, Ujjayi breath. On the inhales, reach your sit bones towards the sky. Exhales, melt your heels down to the mat. Yeah, good. Inhale, open up the shoulders, feel them spread across your back, slide them up your back. And exhale, melt the heart closer to your thighs. Beautiful. One more deep breath here. Inhale, bring in energy that you need for your practice. And then exhale, let go of what you don't. Let's continue on. Bend the knees, look forward. Jump or step to the top of your mat. Uttanasana, feet hip distance apart. Ragdoll pose. Bend your knees so much that your belly and your chest come down and contact to your thighs. And then grab opposite arm to bicep. Feel free to sway a little bit side to side. This will unlock the energy in the low spine. Feel that traction out in the low back. And now surrender. Come to the center. Let your head melt down. Yeah, just as Jessica's doing, let your head surrender completely down. Bring the weight forward in your toes. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, gently pull down, stretch. Energy moving through the back line. So inhale gently, open up the back line of the body. Exhale, lengthen your spine. Reach the crown of the head forward, opening the entire back line. One more breath at your own pace. Deep, slow Ujjayi breath. You hear the breath in, you hear it leave the body. Excellent. Release the hands to the mat. Toes come together, heels are about 1 inch apart so the feet are truly parallel. And bend the knees enough so that you can engage your belly. Pull it up off your thighs. Let's roll up slow, one vertebrae at a time. So nice and slow, roll up the spine. Yeah. Stacking one vertebrae at a time. Excellent. Just at the top, the shoulders roll open, reach through the crown of your head. Samastitihi, hands at heart center. Tuck the chin. This is an incredibly powerful posture. Press down through your heels. Imagine energy pulling up from the earth, coming into the inner thighs. Pull the belly button in. Exactly, Tim. Lengthen up through the crown of the head. So literally lengthening through the whole spine. Let's use this energy through Sun A. Inhale, Tadasana. Reach the fingers towards the sky, mountain pose. Relax the shoulders down the back. Maybe bring the weight to your heels. Pull the belly button to your spine. Beautiful, Christine. Inhale, lengthen up, reach for the sky. Bring the palms together. Side bend stretch. Exhale, up and over to the right. Drawing the hips to the left. So let's breathe here for a couple breaths. Inhale, square your shoulders to the front of your room. On the exhale, square your hips to the front of your room so your body is moving directly to the right. Inhale, feel the energy opening up on the left side of the body. Exhale, maybe go a little bit deeper. Last on this side. Nice. Inhale, rise up. Come to the center. Exhale, up and over to the left. So now we're opening the right side of the body. Notice hips, shoulders square. Draw the chin up away from the chest. And keep working your hips over to the right side. So moving the hips to the right gently as the energy opens. We're just awakening the muscles of all four sides of the body, all four lines. One more breath. Inhale, ribs lift. Exhale, pull a little deeper. Good. Inhale, rise to center. Let's take a mini back bend. Gaze through your fingertips. Exhale, breath. Relax your head back. Excellent. Trust yourself. Bring the weight back to your heels. Go back, reach back, stretch back for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise up. Palms come back together. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. This time, let the head relax all the way down, forehead to shins. Inhale to a halfway lift. This is a flat back. Bend your knees. Yeah, if you need to, make the back as flat as you can. On the exhale, plant your palms, step back, high plank, and pause for a moment. So make one line from the crown of your head back through your heels, and then push through the heels. Turn your core on, pull the belly button up, and reach through the crown of your head so the cylinder of energy is through the center of the body. Drop to the knees if you need to modify for Chaturanga. Inhale, shift the breastbone forward an inch. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, elbows graze the ribs, pull them in halfway down. Inhale, up dog, roll over the toes, come forward, bring the heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog, roll over the toes, lift the hips to the sky. Okay, deep breath, inhale, exhale. Yeah, hear the breath. Inhale, open the shoulders. Exhale, let them slide up the back. Very nice. Let's flow with the breath. Inhale here, and then let all the air out completely. Bend your knees, look forward, jump or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, nice long flat back. Exhale, forward bend stretch, surrender. See how deep you can go in, nourishing flow. Inhale, Tadasana, reach the fingers to the sky, stretch out, lengthen up, palms together. Exhale, up and over to the right. This is one breath per movement. Inhale, rise up, reaching up, lengthen, lift. Exhale, up and over to the left, side bend stretch, willowing like a tree. Good, inhale, rise up, gaze lifts, back bend. Exhale, open your heart. The heart lifts to the sky. Beautiful. Inhale, rise up, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands through heart line, forward fold. Flow all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Flatten your spine, heart comes forward. Exhale, step back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Again, drop to the knees if you need to. Elbows sucked into the ribs. Inhale, up dog. Bring your heart forward. Micro bend your elbows. And then exhale, use your core to lift the hips to the sky. Deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, press the heels down to the mat. Moving on, opening our hips. Inhale, right leg to the sky, down dog splits. And then roll your right hip down. Keep your hips square. Open your toes. Make the feet active and alive in this posture. Press the left heel to the mat. Very good. Inhale, extend back, lift a little higher. Exhale, contract, knee to nose, down dog crunch. Knees come right into the nose. Good. Inhale, extend, right leg high. Do it again. Exhale, down dog crunch, knee to nose. Shoulders come over the wrists. One more time. Inhale, right leg to the sky, down dog splits. Exhale, knee to nose, and then sweep it all the way through. Low lunge. Bring the foot to the hands. Good. Drop the back knee to the mat. We're going to open up the hips. Hook your thumbs in Dove Mudra. Inhale, lift your arms up. Lift your heart. On the exhale, bring the weight forward in your right knee. Bring the hips down. Yeah, one more breath here. Inhale, lengthen, lift the heart. Exhale, go a little deeper in. Inhale, lengthen the side bodies. Exhale, release. Chaturanga Dandasana. Plant your palms. Again, modification if you need it. Elbows suck the ribs. Inhale, up dog. Open the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do the left side. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Extend up high. And then roll the hip down, just as Tim's doing. Yeah, feel the hips square. Fan the toes as if someone was pulling your toes to the back wall. Yes. Inhale, lift up a little higher. Exhale, contract, knee to nose. Shoulders directly over the wrists. Good. Inhale, extend. Extend and strengthen. And now exhale, contract. Round your whole spine. Belly button pulls off the thigh. One more time. Inhale, extend. This time, pull it all the way through. Use that core control to plant the left foot forward. Beautiful. Right knee drops down. Inhale, hook thumbs. Maybe opposite thumb on top, Dove Mudra. Reach up. Feel the energy. So we're lifting the energy up as we breathe. On the exhales, bring the weight forward. Shift it down. Yeah, feel the hips open. Feel the front of the right hip here. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, go a little deeper. Brilliant. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Chaturanga Dandasana. Use this exhale breath to let the toxins out. Really exhale, let it go. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. With the hips warm, let's move on to Sun B, Surya Namaskara B. Inhale and exhale completely. Bend your knees, look forward, jump or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, deep forward bend stretch. Utkatasana, chair pose. Bend your knees, hips go low, and inhale the arms up. This is a powerful posture to understand prana and energy. So your thighs will start talking to you. The energy will start unlocking in the thighs. The yogis said anciently that this is where pure energy was stored. So we start to unlock it as soon as the burning of the muscles happens. Bring the weight back to your heels. You can always modify if you need to by the feet slightly separated apart. Turn your pinkies in, let your shoulders open, and then slide them down your back. Excellent, you guys. Inhale, lengthen up. Let's move to airplane arms. Exhale, bend the knees even more, reach the fingers to the back wall. So a little up dog in the airplane. Roll the shoulders open and slide them down your back. Yeah, and now feel the heart line open on the front. Reach through the crown of your head as if someone was pulling your hair forward and draw the sit bones back. Go a little lower in. Now we'll flow with breath between those two postures. Inhale, Utkatasana, reach out and lengthen up. Exhale, airplane arms. Yeah, and move the energy down through the legs. Inhale, energy lifting up through the upper torso. Exhale, airplane arms. Very nice. This time we move on. Inhale, Tadasana, back bend if you wish. Lift your heart, open it up. Exhale, release, forward fold. Hands through heart center, release all the way down. Surrender your head as you come down. Good, inhale, halfway lift. This is preparation for our Chaturanga. Jump back, high or low push-up. Chaturanga Dandasana, elbows come to the ribs. Now inhale, roll over the toes, open the heart, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky, down dog kick, extend and lift. Exhale, sweep through, low lunge with control, lightly plant the foot. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. So again, energy pouring in just as we had in Utkatasana with the upper body, but you're turning on the legs really vibrantly. The right knee pointing straight forward, press back through your left heel. Draw the sit bones down a bit, especially women. Pull the front ribs in, take the overarch out of your low back. This is beautiful. Inhale, lengthen up, and then exhale, airplane arms, as we did in Utkatasana. Find that flow again. Draw the energy in from around you. Reach back through the fingers. Inhale, warrior two, release. Open your arm and come to the side. So warrior two, a deep lunge in the right knee. The knee is directly over the ankle. And notice the shoulders, they're directly over the hips. Pull the belly button back to your spine so your spine is supported. Melt your shoulders down the back, and then the gaze is somewhere in front of the longest finger on your right hand. Nice. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, extended side angle. Left, right elbow to the knee, or reach the hand down to the mat. Reach your left hand up or straight forward, your call. Working deeply in the legs, start to unlock the energy of your hips. Draw the sit bones down behind you. Yeah, tuck the belly button in, and then spin the left shoulder open. Nice. Again, one more exhale. Go a little deeper in the lunge. See how much more power you have. Stay low. Inhale, reverse the warrior. No weight in the backhand. The gaze can lift straight up, or you can be reaching and looking back to where the back wall and the ceiling meet. Feel your way into your right knee. It should be talking, the right thigh talking to you now. Send the energy down. Use the breath to take it over the knee, down to the right toes. Opening and unlocking the prana, the life force, literally moving through the right rib cage, over the intercostal muscles. Inhale here, stretch back. Exhale, release to high plank with feet 6 inches apart on the toes. Modified side plank, roll the heels to the left. Inhale, right arm to the sky, Vasishtasana. So the feet are stacked, one in front of the other. And then lift your hips up, lift your gaze, take the weight out of the left arm. Take one more breath here, inhale, lift. Exhale, release to high plank. Inhale, bring the heart forward. Exhale, down dog, preservation of love of Chaturanga. Push the hips to the sky. Inhale, breath. Exhale. Good, let's do the other side. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Down dog splits, hips are square. Exhale, sweep through low lunge. Stabilize. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. Yeah, so the energy is drawing in. Press back through the right heel. Try to straighten the back leg. Excellent. Feel the hips square, and again, draw the sit bones down so the belly comes in. Yeah, this is your core strength. This is the energy in the body. We're fusing it with the energy around us. Inhale, lengthen, reach. Exhale, airplane arms. Sweep back and reach the fingers alive to the back wall. Now roll the shoulders open. So imagine a little up dog. Yes, in the airplane arms. Very nice. Deep breath here. Inhale and then let it all out on the exhale. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2, windmill open. And then find the posture. Again, the hips are right over the shoulders. The belly's pulling in. Notice the front knee. It's going to want to come in. Think about pulling the inner thigh up. Let your hips open from around you. Yeah, send that energy there. So send the energy to the left thigh now. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, extended side angle. The left elbow can come to the knee, the right hand reaching up or straight over. It's your call. This is a deep lunge. We're starting to really burn into the thighs. Remember, that's where those fat-burning enzymes are, so that's good. Be smiling and happy about that. Draw the sit bones down, belly button pulls in. Exhale, breath, and then inhale, reverse warrior. Reach back. Almost no weight in the back hand. The gaze is to the sky. Now this is where you can feel it. Feel it in the left thigh. It's talking, yeah. Feel the burning. Send the energy over the thigh, down to the knee, down to the toes. Inhale, stretch back, reach back. Exhale, high plank again with the feet 6 inches apart. Modified side plank, roll the heels to the right. Inhale, left arm to the sky, Vasisthasana. Lift your hips, use your core to do this. Take the weight out of the right shoulder. So as if you're reaching for a brass ring, reach up, lift, excellent. Exhale, high plank, hold high plank. Inhale, shift the breastbone, look the gaze forward. Exhale, down dog, push the hips to the sky, lift the hips up, nice. Inhale, breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, let's flow with that 1 breath per movement. Bend your knees, look forward, jump or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, long flat back. Exhale, deep forward bend stretch. Utkatasana, bend the knees, go even deeper. Inhale, the arms are up, you're sweating, you're opening up the spores. Exhale, airplane arms, reach the fingers back to the wall behind you. Tuck the chin, reach through the crown of your head. Inhale, stand up, Tadasana, reach up, back bend if you wish. Exhale, hands through heart line, forward fold. Spill the pelvis forward, surrender the head down. Inhale, halfway lift, nice long flat back. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high-low push-up, elbows pull in. Excellent, Shannon, shoulders away from ears. Inhale, up dog, bring the heart through. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky, extend up high. Exhale, sweep through, low lunge, bring it through. Stabilize, here we go. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane arms, the heart, the crown of head comes forward, fingers back. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2, open up, feel the slow breath. Exhale, extended side angle. Now connect the breath to the energy in the body. Inhale, reverse warrior. Feel the right ribs open up, feel the heart expanding. Exhale, release to high plank. Roll the heels to the left. Inhale, right arm to the sky, Vasisthasana, lift the hips. Exhale, this time, Chaturanga Dandasana, elbows to ribs, enjoy it. Inhale, up dog, bring the heart through. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great, left side. Inhale, left leg to the sky, extend and lift, stretch. Exhale, contract to low lunge. Stabilize. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Reach energy pouring in. Exhale, airplane arms. Crown of head forward, lengthen your spine. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2, open up. Exhale, extended side angle. Lengthen the right side of the body as long as you can. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep the length and the lift. No crunching on the right side. Exhale, release, high plank, toes and heels 6 inches apart. Roll heels right. Inhale, left arm to the sky, lift the hips. Exhale, release, Chaturanga Dandasana, high-low, elbows to ribs. Inhale, up dog, bring the heart through. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job, everybody. Let's move into a little bit of inversion work. Let's move into crow. So you can either jump forward into crow if you're familiar with Bakasana, or come into all fours and place your hands evenly on the mat. Place the palms flat on the mat. And then come into a crouch position. So come onto the toes and walk forward. Bend the elbows straight back behind you. You're making a shelf with the elbows and bring the knees onto the triceps. So we'll have layers. If you're beginning in crow, stay here with Jessica, keeping the toes on the mat, or work to lift one or both feet off the mat. Tim is demonstrating one-legged crow, shifting the fulcrum of the weight forward and extending the leg back, or working with the breath as we are doing throughout the rest of class with Shannon and with Christine. Stay with the breath. 2 more full breath cycles. Join back if you've fallen out. It's an easy posture to fall out of. Find your focus. Very nice, everyone. Let's release. Child's pose. Big toes touch, knees wide. This is important after arm balances, after inversions, to give yourself a moment to connect to the floor again, 1, but also to feel the change in the energy. So at first, when we begin practice, it feels just like the circulatory system, the heart rate beating, the blood pumping through the body. The prana, the life force, pumps along the circulatory system. So now send the energy all through the body. Send the energy that you unlocked in crow pose. Great. Feel the forehead of the mat connecting to the earth, grounding us down. Let's use that as we move on to a balancing series of postures. Inhale to all fours, exhale, downward facing dog, everyone. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Hips to the sky. Allow your head to relax down. Feels different, doesn't it? We're warmer, we're more open. Maybe the shoulders open more, maybe they can slide up the back even more. Maybe the belly pulls in just a little bit more. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale everything out. Bend your knees, look forward, jump a step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, nice long flat back. Exhale, deep forward bend stretch, getting deeper, getting warmer. Utkatasana, bend the knees, hips go low, inhale the arms out and up. Find your focus. We'll be moving into eagle in just a moment, so find a drishti point and gaze at one point. And let's take it the right side. Right arm underneath left and right leg up and over, crossing at the elbows and the wrists, crossing at the knees. Maybe the toes are on the floor today, maybe you can reach the toes around behind your calf. Work to lift the elbows up as you slide the shoulders down your back. Good, so we're cutting off the circulation, we're stopping the prana in front of all the major joints, then sit a little bit lower, squeeze your legs together, you're doing beautifully, find the focus point. Inhale, lengthen, flying eagle, exhale, hinge at the hips, elbows in front of the knees, and then unlock your right leg, going into eagle, armed airplane. So lift the right leg off your leg and extend it back behind you. Yeah, roll the right hip down, extend through the toes, reach your fingers forward, reach through the crown of your head. Turn your core on, shift the weight forward in your left toes. Here we go, warrior three, unlock the bound arms. Reach the fingers forward, now prana is pulsing all through the body. Use it for three, take a deep breath in. Let it all out as we float to warrior one. Bend the left knee, float the right foot down, and then inhale, rise. Warrior one, hips are square to the front wall. Check the alignment of your back foot. It should be at a 45-degree angle, pointing towards the right front corner of your room. Yeah, and then draw the left hip back so the energy is pulling up into the hips, and draw the right hip forward. Yes, and the shoulders down the back. Feel the neck lengthen and soften. Beautiful work. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Lift the heart, lengthen your spine. Exhale, humble warrior. Take the hands behind your back, interlace. Inhale, lift the heart, open the chest. Exhale, flow forward, humble warrior. This time we're getting the head down below the heart. Yeah, bring the hands up and over. Feel the shoulders opening. Send the breath there too. The shoulders do so much work for us in our daily life and in our yoga flow. Let's use that to give them some opening, to give them some much needed rejuvenation. Good, the release will be hurdle pose. Release your hands down to the mat and slide the left arm underneath your left thigh. You can work into this pose at your own level. You can stay where Jess is, just working on pulling the left knee forward, getting a deep hip opening, staying closer to runner's lunge, or move where Tim is moving. Move all of the weight onto the left hand, and then Tim is gracefully moving into swan, bringing the legs out and up, and then floating back into hurdle. So again, the practice builds, the practice grows with you. Very nice, you guys. Let's come back to warrior one legs. So pull the left heel in, point it forward, spin the right heel down, and then inhale, warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Find it again. So much easier with the hips open. Yes, don't you feel it? The left hip pulling back, the right hip forward. Beautiful. Now pop your back heel to crescent, and then we'll stand up into dancers. Stand up, Nattarajasana, dancer's pose. Inhale, rise up, use your core, grab on the inside of the right foot or ankle, wherever you're at. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, kick back. The goal in this posture is to feel all of the blood flow coming into and pooling on the left side, and then to actively use the right side of the body, so balancing the sides of the body. A beautiful U shape in your spine with your legs, so the chest stays lifted and the right shoulder opens. The left shoulder counterbalances and reaches forward. Excellent. Find the focus. Take 2 more breaths. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, kick back. Trust yourself. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, kick back deeper. Nice, release. Come to Samastiti, everyone. Both feet together, hands at your heart center. Take a moment, pause. Good, let's go to the other side. Utkatasana, bend your knees, inhale the arms up. Find this posture again. So remember, things are open, things are different. We have opening on the right side. We're gonna bring it into the left side. Garudasana, eagle pose. Left arm underneath right, left leg up and over. Again, you can use the toes as a kickstand if you're beginning. That's perfect. Just squeeze your legs together. Lift your elbows up and slide the shoulders down your back. And now let's go a little deeper. Sink deeper and find that focus point. Imagine you are an eagle on the perch of a mountain, getting ready to lift off. And this is where we fly. Pull the core in and hinge at the hips, flying eagle. Elbows come in front of the knees. Again, lift up the core and then lift your left leg off your thigh. Extend it back, eagle-armed airplane. The leg extends back. Play with rolling the left hip forward, squaring the hips, and then bring the weight forward in the toes. Trust yourself. Reach through the crown of your head. Now we unlock the energy points. Unbind the arms, everyone. Warrior 3. Reach through the fingers. Yeah, the energy is pulsing. Now send the breath. Everything's turning on for 3, 2, Warrior 1. Bend the right knee. Nice. Float back. The back foot at the 45-degree angle. The arms are reaching to the sky. Eventually the hips square to the front. It takes time, so give it time. Draw the energy up the right thigh. Draw the left hip forward. Yeah, a little inner spiral of your left thigh. So think about the inseam of your pants drawing up. Inhale, lengthen, lift, side body's long. Exhale, humble warrior. Interlace the hands. Now try this on this side. Really lift the heart up. Inhale, lift the heart. Feel the breastbone rise. That's it. Now surrender down. Humble. Growing humble for the body we're in. Growing humble for the practice. Growing humble maybe just for the time that we have together today. Bring the hands up and over. Really open the shoulders. Again, they do so much work. Give them the energy and the opening they need. One more breath here. And now let's move into hurdle. So either runner's lunge or hurdle. The hands come, pop the back heel, and then we're working the right shoulder underneath the thigh. Just as Jess is, or again, as Tim will demonstrate, moving into hurdle. So first layer, you just shift the weight forward and you work with getting the weight out of the front leg. And then the core helps you lift the back leg off, and then you move slowly into swan. Again, any layer is perfect. Where you are today is just fine. All of us coming now out of hurdle into runner's lunge. Let's move back to warrior 1 leg. So set your legs up, set the posture, and then rise. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1, and feel the difference. Feel the change and the opening. Brilliant. Pop the back heel, crescent lunge. Here we go. Stand up dancers, Natarajasana. Stand up. Energy literally moving through the body. You can feel it. This is an amazingly healing posture. Stay with it. Even if you only stay vertical today, still getting all the benefits of the practice. Roll the left shoulder back, the right shoulder forward. It helps if you think about reaching forward to counterbalance your kick back. Lifting the heart. Again, we're opening the back bend. Yeah, let's take 2 more breaths. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, kick back. Almost there. Inhale, lift. Exhale, kick. Excellent. Very nice. Release. Samastiti. Everyone, hands to the heart center. And we'll pause. Take a moment here to feel the prana pulsing along the circulatory system. Welcome back to CorePower Yoga. My name is Heather Peterson, and we'll be continuing with our prana flow, energy flow. Let's take up where we left off. Utkatasana, bend your knees, inhale the arms to the sky. Reach up and lengthen the spine. Exhale, airplane arms, adding on to our original flow. Inhale, Tadasana, stand up, back bend if you wish, lift the heart. Exhale, hands through heart line, forward fold, flow all the way down. Again, surrender the head, surrender the neck. Inhale, halfway lift, long flat back, preparation. Exhale, jump or step back, Chaturanga Dandasana, elbows to the ribs, only halfway down. Inhale, up dog, micro bend the elbows to bring the heart through even more. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky, down dog splits. Exhale, sweep through low lunge. Stabilize, back leg straight. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge, reach, lengthening and lifting. Exhale, airplane arms, forward crescent lunge. The heart is opening. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2, open to the side, windmill open. Exhale, extended side angle, reach up and over. Lengthen the left side of your body. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach back. This is where we're adding on. Exhale, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Use your core to float up as you're able. Someday, you won't need the floor. Stack the hips. Eventually, the left arm lifts and opens to the sky. Roll the left shoulder open. Maybe the gaze lifts today, maybe not. Kick back through an extended foot, so flex the foot, fan the toes. Breathe. Find your focus point. One more deep, full breath here. Half bind. Left hand reaches around behind the hip. Grab on the inside of the right hip if you can, and slowly, warrior 2. Bend the right knee. Come on down. Warrior 2, bound. Trikonasana. Inhale, straighten your right leg, reaching the right arm forward. Exhale, hinge, shift. Use your left hand to pull your own hips back, right hand to your shin. And then slowly roll the left shoulder open, keeping the bind. The gaze lifts, yes. Now use the bind. The bind allows us to feel the energy. Pull your belly button back to your forearm. Yeah, feel the spiraling, spinning around the spine energy. Feel that? Now, Utthita Trikonasana. Inhale, open your arms to fly. So both arms open. Open from the center of your heart like a book binding. Really stretch and open. Flip the left palm forward and reach forward over your ear. Bring the right arm to meet it if you've got it today, and use your core for 3. And then we're coming up slow like a clock. 2 and 1, rising to the top. Hands come to the hips. Turn and twist to the front and step forward about 1 foot, coming into twisting triangle. Inhale the left arm to the sky, right hand at the hip. Exhale, hinge halfway down and hold. You can feel the length of the spine reaching the sit bones back. You use your core, and then left hand to the shin, right arm to the sky. Yeah, nice and slow. So modifications here, hand to the shin. Maybe today the hand is on the outside of the foot. The hips, as if someone is pulling your hips back. Roll the right shoulder open. We're going to fly. Moving into revolved half moon. Bring the weight into the right foot. Step the hand forward if you need it, and then just lift your straight back leg off. Yeah, even if you only fly for a moment, that's perfect. Roll the right shoulder open. Pull your core as if you're pressing against a wall. Yeah, see how that twists with Jessica? Open your heart. 3, standing splits are next. 2, standing splits, everyone. Hands to the mat. Dandiyamana Dhanurasana. So starting first layer, hands to the mat. Dive balm your forehead to the shin. Some of you are working in balance, so 1 or both hands to your ankle or hands at your heart. Wherever you are, the hips are square. Fan the toes wide. Kick straight back, and then use your core to lift up for 3. Low lunges next. In 2, plie, bend the right knee, float down to low lunge. Nice. Let's slowly move into crescent lunge. So square the hips, inhale, rise up, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands through the heart center, revolved crescent lunge. Tip your torso forward, and then revolve, twist. So now we're unlocking a lot of the energy around the spine. We hold a lot of tension, a lot of stress throughout our back. So this is helping release that, really balancing imbalances in the musculature around the bones. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Stay here or open your arms to fly. Rolling the right shoulder open. Yeah, the gaze lifts. So even if you're looking at the side wall, lift it up a few inches. Maybe you're looking at the wall above you, the ceiling above you rather. Reach back and look back with the eyes. 3, low lunge again in 2. 1, release, low lunge everyone, and then step the left knee forward into seated twist. So left knee steps forward, seated twist. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Left hip comes down, and then take a moment, get the left foot out of the way, settle your hips, both hips on the mat. Now, right hand behind you, wrist kisses tailbone. Inhale, left arm up and over, press the knee out of the way. Maybe you're grabbing your mat today, maybe you're grabbing on the inside of your shin, maybe you're grabbing on the inside of your knee. Wherever you are, spine long. So as you inhale, lengthen up through the spine. Excellent, Jess. Exhale, twist. The gaze is following, so you're moving your eyes to allow you to twist deeper. Inhale, lengthen, reaching through the crown of your head. Use the leverage at the thigh to twist a little bit deeper. Let's take 1 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Feel the energy moving, contracting, and now it releases. Release, and then we'll move right into half pigeon. Take the right foot and sweep it around behind you. Ardha Kapotanasana, so half pigeon. Flex the left foot to protect your knee. The shin can be parallel to the mat if your hips are more open, or bring the heel closer to your hips, tighter hips. Inhale, lift your heart up, lengthen your spine. Let the hip bones reach for the floor. Now exhale, sleeping pigeon, forehead to the mat, and walk your hands forward. This is where you get to work at your own pace. It really becomes your practice. Ideally, the concept is that the hips are square. We're drawing the left hip back, rolling the right hip forward, but this is your practice. So you go where you can, and then you find your edge and you breathe there. Again, this is where you can feel the prana stopping at the hips. Try to send it over the back of the left hip, into the knee, over to the toes of the left foot. Notice your shoulders. Oftentimes they're holding tension in this posture. Melt the shoulders down, relax, and feel the connection to the hips. As soon as you do that, the hips go lower. Excellent. Nice work, everyone. Let's release. Plant the palms, and then step back to down dog. Tuck the right toes under, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Feels good. Take a deep breath in, and then let it all out. Moving to the other side. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Down dog kick, and then exhale, sweep through to low lunge. Stabilize. The back leg is straight, pressing through. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Reach for the sky. Nice. Exhale, airplane arms. Let's flow with the breath. Inhale, warrior two. Windmill open, nice long breath. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach the right arm forward, stretch. Inhale, reverse warrior. Feel the opening on the left side of your body. Exhale, half moon. Use your core. Here we go. Fly. Bring the weight to the left leg. Yeah, stack the hips. Excellent. Some of us don't need the floor anymore in this posture. Some of us are working on opening the hips. So if you need the floor to open your hips, do so. Work where you're at today. Yeah, and feel the sway and balance. Feel the change. Nice. Now roll the right shoulder open. Lift the gaze for just a moment. We'll move to the bind in 2 and 1. Right hand binds around behind. Try to grab on the inside of the left hip. You've got it. And then float down. Bend the left knee and float. Warrior two. Challenging posture. Nice job, guys. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Trikonasana, staying bound. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Reach to the front mirror and then rotate the arms. So the right shoulder is now rolling open as Shannon is demonstrating. We're spinning. Pull your belly button back to your spine. So you literally feel like you're getting squeezed between 2 panes of glass. Gently squeeze the inner thighs together as you roll the right hip open. Left hip comes in and under. Utthita Trikonasana. Inhale, open your arms to fly. So right arm reaches to the sky. Feel again that book binding right at the sternum. Open up, open up. Yeah, feeling your body awake and alive. Flip the palm towards the front. Left hand meets it. Pause. And now use your core to lift you up. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Hands to the hips. Twisting triangle. Step forward and square your hips to the front. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Left hand stays at your hip. Exhale, hinge at the hips, creating that nice long spine, and then hand to your shin or on the outside of your foot on your mat. Then left arm reaches up. So taking time to allow the spine to stay long. Pulling the hips back with your core. Excellent, Christine. And then as if you have your left hand up against a wall, press against that imaginary wall to rotate deeper. Here we go. We're going to fly. Bring the weight into the left leg. Extend the right leg back and just fly with it. See how it works? Flying, opening up. 3. Standing splits in 2. And 1. Standing splits. Hands to the mat or work your balance. It's your challenge. It's your posture, your class. Hips square. They'll want to open up to the side. Keep them square, just like warrior one. Extend back through the toes. Kick up a little higher. 3, low lunges next. In 2, let's float back. Lightly, lightly touch the right toes back. Yes, inhale, crescent lunge. Rise up, reach, let's revolve. Exhale, hands to heart center. Tip the torso and revolve. Pravrita Parsvakonasana. The key to this posture is the strength of the back leg. So press back through your right heel and then reach through the crown of your head. And then if your shoulders are stacked, inhale, open your arms to fly. Yeah, otherwise stay right here, hands at the heart center. You'll be creating more energy in the heart chakra. It's channeling through the arms like a battery, increasing the energy for 2. All right, release to low lunge, everyone, and then step the right knee forward, rather, coming in to seated twist. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Level your hips. So this side, the back foot is the right foot. Slide it over so the left sit bone comes down. Left hand, wrist kisses tailbone. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Lift up and then gently find your twist. You can be grounding the mat again here, your shin or inside the foot. Lengthening the spine is key. Bring more weight to the left side. That sit bone will want to rock up. Keep the spine long. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale to find the twist. Bringing out the third chakra. Inhale, lengthen. Yeah, exhale, twist, right at the solar plexus. This is where the ego is. Inhale, we lengthen. Let's balance that out. Exhale, twist. Very good. All right, release. Coming into half pigeon again. So forward. Take your core and spin the left heel around. Yeah. Coming into half pigeon, adjust the shin to the depth that you want to go into this posture. Again, the shin more parallel to the front edge of your mat, deeper in the posture, closer to the hip, less work in the posture. Inhale, lift your heart, and everyone drive your hips down as you do this. Exhale now, flow forward, sleeping pigeon. Remember, this is prana work, this is energy work. So you'll feel a little constriction at the back of the right hip. You may feel some uncomfortable discomfort at the front of the left hip. This is where you work. Draw the right hip back as you roll the left hip forward and just breathe. Allow the breath to release the muscles and to release the tension in the joints. And then send some energy to your shoulders. Yeah, send some breath there. Let it release there and you'll notice dramatically the change in the hips. One more full breath cycle here. Great, everyone. The release, coming in to planting the palms down rather, and step back for down dog. And then feel the change in the hips. Yeah, push the hips to the sky, and maybe this time the legs are absolutely straight. Press the heels to the mat. Maybe tuck the tail just a little bit to allow you to do this. Maybe today you feel your heart melting towards your thighs. Just take a couple breaths here to enjoy this posture. Yeah, we're gonna move on to core strengthening. So bend your knees, come down onto your knees, and let's cross the legs and come to a seated positioning, moving to boat, Navasana. So gracefully, rock onto the hips, and then extend the feet out in front of you. We'll start with the hands back at the thighs, and then you lift your shins parallel. So this is first layer. And then next layer, you open your hands to the sky. Next layer, maybe you lift your legs straight, but your back must remain flat. From the side, you look like a perfect V. Keep rocking onto the hips. Tim will demonstrate moving from boat into handstand. So seat lift, lift the seat. Use the core to extend the feet all the way up. Yeah, and then all the way back. The rest of us smiling in boat pose. Send the energy and the breath. Beautiful, Tim. Send the energy and the breath into the psoas, into the hip flexors. Those are working so deeply now. Inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, relax back onto your mat. Come all the way down, back onto the mat, and then we'll move into another set of core strengthening. So our core is essential for all of our yoga work. It's essential for our life. So we'll strengthen those muscles. Go with us. Let's begin with both feet straight to the sky and interlace the hands behind your head. We're going to move into a variation of scissor sit-ups. So draw the right foot down 2 inches off the mat and lift the shoulders off the mat. Come on up, good. And then bring the right elbow past your left knee. Hold for a moment. The goal is to feel the core turn on. Maybe even your low back is pressing into the mat, tucking the tail a little bit. Modification, you bend the knee and the foot is on the mat as Jess is demonstrating. Nice. Reverse, right leg to the sky, left foot down, or again, it can be bent with the foot on the floor. Left elbow past the right knee. That's the goal. Think about your armpit coming up to your knee. All right, let's try it with the breath. On the inhales, lift. The exhales, cross your body, twist, your own pace. We're gonna work at our own pace here. You'll see everyone will be at a different tempo. You can work at whatever tempo works for you. Use the twist. We're rinsing and twisting out the ego. Also, I find frustration often comes up for me in my practice. Maybe it does for you in core strengthening. Breathe into it. Let's open the mouth. Kapalabhati breath, everyone. Open it up. Let some of that energy out. A lot of the constriction causes the buildup of the energy. So we move it all the way through the core. Move it to the legs. Turn your legs on. Yeah, modification here if you need it is to bend the knees. Let's do 10 more seconds. The 10 best seconds you can so far. Turn all of the energy on. Last 5. Twist and lift the shoulders up each way. 3. Maybe one more. Give it the best shot you can. Deeper twist. Excellent, everyone. Release. Bring the knees into your chest and rock a little side to side. Yeah, release any tension in your low back if you feel any. Great work. Yeah, let it out. It's good. All right, we're gonna move on to bridge. Bridge pose will be an opening for the front line, all the energy that we just unlocked. So heels come close to the set bones. Feet are parallel, about hip distance apart. Shimmy the shoulders under your body. If you're going to move from here into wheel, you can flip your palms now. Come with us to bridge though, everyone. Inhale, tuck your tail, lift your sit bones to the sky. Coming up one vertebrae at a time. Now notice the tendency will be for the knees to open. Let's draw them back together. Yeah, so they're more in line with the hips, about 6 or 8 inches apart. Excellent, turn the inner thighs on. Relax the glutes, soften your belly, and use your thighs to lift up a little higher. Now those of you ready for wheel, you have healthy shoulders, flip your palms, move into wheel. Palms flip, come to the crown of the head, reset the elbows, and then press all the way up. Yeah, excellent. You can come onto the toes or stay with your feet flat. Inner thighs again will try to spiral out. Draw them gently in, creating strength, opening in the entire front line of the body. Yeah, one day you're bringing your heart back behind you, even behind the wrists. Take a deep breath into the front line, and then wheels. Tuck your chin, join us in bridge, and then everyone roll down the spine, one vertebrae at a time. The tailbone is the last to come down. Bring your knees together for a moment. That will release some tension in the low back. Now send the energy that you unlocked through the spine in the low back. Yeah, we're gonna do a second set, and it's your choice. Today is different than yesterday's practice, is different than tomorrow's. So choose for yourself if you'd like bridge or wheel. Let's take it. Wheels, flip the palms. Everyone, reset the feet parallel, about hip distance. Tuck your tail. Here we go. Inhale, lift up. Again, this is your call, your practice, your posture. Full expression of the opening on the front line. Yeah, so again, noticing the glutes. If they're turned on, soften them slightly. The belly, let it relax. It'll feel like the skin is stretching. And now lift up a little higher for 3. Feel the energy unlocking all through the front line. Biggest front line opener today. Good, release, tuck the chin, very nice, everybody. Roll down. This time, Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of feet together, open your knees. Relax your palms up by the sides of your body. Yeah, take a couple deep breaths here. And surrender. This is the beginning of our surrender series. Let's surrender the body for a moment before we go into our deep final stretches. Excellent. Bring the knees back together. Use your hands if you need to and extend the toes to the sky. Plant the palms down either side of the hips. Moving into plow halasana. Extend the feet up. Inhale, exhale. Bring the feet back up and over. And then, of course, shimmy the shoulders under your body and bring your hands up to support your low back. Yeah. So you can take any modification as Tim is doing, reaching the hands back behind you, or you can reach the hands up through your back to support your low back as Jess is doing. Try to touch the toes. If you're comfortable here, you feel the weight out of the base of your neck, extend the legs to the sky, Sarvangasana, shoulder stand. We're trying to create one line from our toes to the ceiling all the way down to our shoulders as if we were standing on our toes. Keep the feet active and alive as Tim's doing. Inner thighs squeeze up as if someone was pulling your feet up higher and higher. You'll find the easy fulcrum point where this posture becomes easy, not hard work. We're just balancing. All the energy, the prana is inverting in our body. Very cleansing, very detoxifying. This is the queen mother of all yoga postures. Enjoy her fully. Extend the toes up and back into halasana plow. Toes reach back. Yeah. We're gonna move into deaf man's pose, Karna Padasana. Slowly roll down your spine. Or rather, dead bug's pose, everyone. Slowly roll down your spine and come with your spine completely flat on the mat. Grab on the inside arches of your feet and then open your knees wide. So you can work here, or if you're able, the hamstrings are open, open the legs straight. Happy baby's pose. Tuck the chin. The entire spine is lengthening and surrendering on the mat. Melt your shoulder blades down. Work into the hips. You'll feel them here. Feel the opening happening. Stay with it. The moment we want out of a posture is when it begins. This is when you feel the change. This is when you feel the biggest difference being made. Excellent. Pavanamuttasana, everyone. Bring your knees together. Huge bear hug wrap. Try to grab for opposite elbows if you can. Feet side by side. Rather than looking at your knees, relax your head down on the mat. Yeah, tuck the chin in so the back of the neck is long. And then work, pulling your knees in deeply. So the knees pull in. And then the sit bones pull down. Try to iron out your spine. Excellent. This is incredible for the digestive system. It's incredible for the energy in the lower body. Take one more deep breath in. I know it's challenging, constricted breath. Very nice. Keep the right knee in and extend the left leg out. Let's take a supine twist. So half Pavanamuttasana. Bring the knee into the chest. This is massaging out the ascending colon. This is how we take up nutrients in the body. Give this some love. It's so important. Enjoy it. And now we'll take supine twist. The right arm reaches to the right. Your gaze is to the right and slowly bring the knee across your body. The goal in a twist is to lengthen the spine. So with every inhale, lengthen, and then just let gravity work on the exhale. It's like a victory lap. You don't have to work hard in this posture. Shoulders on the mat, and then just inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. And go where you can today. Inhale, lengthen. Let's go, chest. Exhale, twist. The final rinse. It feels good. Let's do the other side. Bring both of your knees into your chest in the center line, just to level the hips. Oftentimes, one hip has come out of alignment. Square them up. Extend the right leg forward and pull your left knee in. This is massaging the descending colon, how we release toxins out of our body. Equally as important. Give it some love. And now we move on. Spine twist. Left arm out to the left. Gaze is left. And then the knee draws across our body. Slow. Shoulders staying on the mat. And then you just let gravity do the work for you. Every inhale lengthening your spine and every exhale going deeper. So again, every inhale lengthening. And on the exhale, see if you can twist a little deeper in. Last 3. Enjoy it. Let gravity work. Excellent. Release. Come back to center and let's move into fish pose, our final posture. Mayurasana, extend both feet out in front of you and rock your hips side to side. Let's bring the palms underneath the hips in this variation today. If you've never seen fish pose before, please watch first to protect your head and neck. The heart lifts up and you drag the crown of your head back into you along your mat. Yeah, there's almost no weight in the head, but the crown of the head must be in contact with the floor. Notice the heart is the highest part of the body. It will be an open expression if you really allow the shoulders to melt. So on the inhale, lift the breastbone high. Exhale, this is the complete reverse of our normal American slump. So really take advantage of this. The heart, the highest point, the energy opening, unlocking through the whole system here. One more breath. Okay. To release, press the elbows into the mat, tuck the chin, and slowly roll down. Yeah. Rock the hips side to side, release the hands out from underneath you. Shavasana. Tuck your tail if you need to, if your low back feels a little uncomfortable. Excellent. And then shimmy the shoulders underneath your body. This will really surrender those of us with tender low backs. Let your toes roll open. Close your eyes in Shavasana. And now breathe. We work the entire body, inside and out, every muscle. Truly, energy has moved through our practice and through our body. We begin to learn how to move the energy with these postures, with these ancient practices. This is all for us, to allow us to have mastery over the energy in our lives. Enjoy that now. Feel the prana pulsate, even though the body is still. Feel how the body is soft and the energy is still moving. Take 2 deep breaths together. Take a deep inhale breath. Let your belly and your chest rise. On the exhale, let everything melt down. Do one more like that with an open mouth exhale. Inhale, deep breath in. Use it, pull it, open the chest, the belly, rise, open mouth exhale. Nice. Inhale, right arm up and over your head. Draw your knees into your chest, and then gently roll to the right into a comfortable fetal position, surrendering down to the mat. This is the final flushing of blood. This is the final balancing, recalibrating of our energy. So from the high side down to the low side, feel the blood filtering, balancing out the brainwaves. And now with the eyes closed, please rise to the meditative seat we started with in the beginning. Cross your legs. Sit up tall and feel the change, feel the difference. So the shoulders again are over the hips. Bring your hands to your heart center here. As we dedicated our practice, so we will seal our practice today. Tuck your chin, close your eyes. Take 2 full, complete breath cycles. You did an amazing job. Thank you so much for joining us today. CorePower Yoga's Prana Flow. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.